How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night Remastered. There were some pretty big reveals in the last episode. Let's see if I can break it all down. So Sakura actually isn't a by-blood member of her own family. She actually came from the Tosakas to kind of revive the Matos. So she became a, I guess, not by blood sister to Shinji, and Shinji was never the actual master of Rider. Rider was actually the servant to Sakura. So Sakura was able to summon Rider. However, she didn't really want to be a part of the war or whatever because Rin was in it, Shirou was in it, so she kind of used her command spells as like, I guess, a temporary command spell over to Shinji, but he sucked ass and Rider was weaker because of it. So there's all that fun stuff. Oh, and by the way, we found out Rider's actual identity as Medusa, which once we saw the eyes, I mean, I really should have pieced that together a lot quicker. I was even thinking in my head, this is like Medusa. But I didn't think, oh, that could literally be Medusa. So, silly on me, and really, I really should have been able to try to piece together some of the hints a lot better, I think, with what we were given, especially coming up to these reveals. You know, I was even mentioning, I'm like, damn, there's some sort of tie between Rider and Sakura, and all this other stuff. So I definitely dropped the ball in trying to connect the dots on this one, but either way, really cool stuff. And then Sakura went a little ballistic, and now she, because of, I guess, something that spilled out of an earring of hers, thanks to stupid-ass Shinji. But maybe she's okay? I don't know. Kodamine is here to, or we went to Kodamine so he could help out. And I guess there was a bit of a procedure to basically save Sakura's life. Because if he wasn't able to fix her, then it's, well, according to Rin, it's time to put an end to her.
いがみ合っているのか息が合っているのかお前たちは分からんな
そんなのあんたの勘違いよ
At least in this route.
では座れ的尾さくらの容態を説明する
We sit separately, our attention mutually trained on the priest's next words.
簡単に説明すれば的尾さくらの体内には虫が混入しているこの虫は刻印虫と呼ばれるものだ人為的に作られた三子のようなものだが聞き覚えはあるか
Not to me. I shake my head. He explains that the three corpses are demonic parasites that live in a human's body, reporting their evil deeds to hell. That does sound familiar, but I've never heard of crestworms before.
知らないかまあ本来は害のないただの寄生虫だ宿主から魔力を食い活動を続けるだけの使い魔でな宿主の存命を発信するだけの使い魔としては最低位のものだ
魔術で作った監視装置みたいなものね造形はそれで桜を監視しているってこと
おや刻印虫の主が的尾造剣だといつ決まったのかな
Did they serve Shinji?
悪いけど今はあんたの長話に付き合ってる気分じゃないのあのジジイ以外誰が桜にそんなもの植え付けるっていうのよ
なるほどそれは確かに
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was kind of doubting my own question there.
となれば使い手はあの吸血虫以外いないな
でしょいいから結論を言って桜は助かるのか助からないのか
I'm not even sure as to why he was trying to, like, pose that as, like a riddle or a question of any sort there. There's only one fucking person that could be doing this shit.
気が早いなリンお前は彼女の容態を把握しているようだがそこの少年は別だ彼のためにも説明はしておくべきだろう
It helps for storytelling purposes. Tosaka looks away uncomfortably, and that tells me that she doesn't want me to know what's wrong with Sakura.
さて どうするエミヤシロ。リンは結論だけを聞きたいと言っているが。
いや、順序立てて説明してくれ、ことみね。
I feel bad for Tosaka, but I won't budge on this point. If Sakura's life is at stake, then I need to know everything.
では続きだ。先ほど説明した刻印中だがな。
Oh,
これが
fun.
的さくらの神経を蝕んでいるのだ。11年間、的さくらの体内で育てられた結果だろう。刻印中は魔術回路に似た神経となり、本来の神経と絡み合いながら全身に行き渡っている。この刻印中から魔術刻印と化したものは通常停止しており、的さくらには何の影響も及ぼさない。だがひとたび作動すれば的さくらの神経を侵し、その魔力を糧に動き続ける。先ほどの状態はそれだ。体内に刻印中が徘徊し、生命力たる魔力を奪っていった。
And that's why she needed more in order to survive.
あの状態が半日も続けば、的さくらは死んでいただろう。動力である魔力を吸い尽くした刻印中は、さらなる栄養として的さくら自身を狙う。魔力を空にされた的さくらは、次にその体を虫に奪われるということだ。
Honestly, this is really disturbing shit when you think about it. I'm not really one for insects or bugs, worms, whatever. Like, really, old man Zoken is just a disgusting piece of shit. And for basically putting those inside of Sakura 11 years ago is horrible. When you think about it, Rin really got lucky with the split. I don't really know how else to put it, but yeah, Sakura really got unlucky on this one.
その痛みがどれほどであるか
She went to
は
one shitty
魔
ass
術
family.
刻印を持つお前ならばわかるだろう。人体は爪の先ほどの異物が混入しただけで不快感を訴え、時に生命活動そのものに支障をきたす。神経の至るところに違う神経が混ざり、それが動き出す不快感など吐き気だけで死に至るほどだろうな。その点で言えば、先ほどまで的さくらの意識があったのは驚きだ。的さくらは意志が強いのか、それとも刻印中の発動に慣れているのか、そのあたりは本人に聞かねばわかるまい。
I think we can, live our entire lives not needing that knowledge. It's just really disturbing. I hear a noise. It turns out I've been grinding my teeth. He thinks I can understand her pain if I have a magic crest? How the hell am I supposed to know that? I break out into a full-body sweat every time I insert a single magic circuit. Sakura's ordeal is many times worse. Someone like me could never even imagine the depths of her pain.
待って、作動すればって言ったわね。じゃあ刻印中は普段活動していないの？
かけられた薬物は刻印中を目覚めさせるだけのものだ。刻印中は監視役に過ぎない。あれは宿主である的さくらがある条件を破った時のみ制裁として活動を開始する。
In this case, because she didn't listen to Shinji, because she was essentially betraying him, that probably is what happened. I don't think I can listen to the priest talk any longer. I know it isn't his fault, but hearing him describe this makes me want to punch him. You should just do it anyways, honestly. I struggle to suppress the impulse and ask. I press him to get to the point.
的さくらが倒れ、リンはそれを救おうとした。だがライダーはそれを阻んだのだろう。ならば条件は明白だ。マスターとしての戦いを放棄すること。
Okay.
それが刻印中の制約だろう。今までは的を信じにライダーを預けることで戦いに賛同していたが、それを拒否した今、
Ah, okay. I see what's going on then.
的さくらを攻め続ける。何をしている？マスターならば早く殺し合え。できぬのならばお前を食い殺す。とな。
Okay, but like, what if she, gets rid of her final command spell? What if she basically, departs from the war?
それがさくらに課せられた条件なのか。
そのようだな。他にそれらしい条件はない。
なら マスターでなくなればいいんじゃないのか。
Yeah, there you
令状
go.
使い切ってサーバントと契約を解除すればもうマスターじゃないんだから。
それは進められん。
Oh,
言っただろ。刻印中が発動する条件はマスターの
so
責務を
this is just
放棄
another
することだ。
situation where the worms will just activate, but there's no way that they'll stop.
自らの手でライダーとの契約を立てば刻印中は今度こそ的を桜を食い尽くすぞ。
What if we just kill Ryder?
そう。戦って生き残るか、戦わずに刻印中に殺されるか。今の桜にある選択肢はそれだけってことね。
そうなるな。聖杯戦争が続く限り刻印中は宿主を攻め続ける。この状態が続けば肉体はもちろんのこと的桜の精神が持つまい。何しろ全身に魔術刻印があるのだ。それが正気の沙汰ではないとお前ならばわかるだろう、リン。
そうね。もう馴染んだはずなのに定期的に腕ごとどうにかしたくなるし、左腕だけの私がこれなんだから、全身に刻印なんかあったら人間としての機能が侵食される。そんなの魔術師じゃなくて魔術回路の塊よ。人間の精神なんて魔力の波で書き換えられる。
さくらは
今の状態が続けば危ういな。あと何日持つかはわからんが、日が経つにつれ刻印中の侵食は進む。それが全身に行き渡る前に排除できなければ死ぬだけだが、私が行ったことは戦場だけだ。失われた魔力と精神を呼び戻す手術はこれからだが、それも成功する見込みは低い。話はそれだけだ。結論を言えばこのままでは的桜は助からない。それで納得はいったか、エミヤシロ。
I mean, I'm sure that there has to be some sort of solution, whether it's killing Ryder, you know, with Sakura trying to participate in the war, or there's just some sort of way that we can cleanse her of the pain of what is being done to her. The hell I can. We can't save Sakura? That's crazy. She was doing just fine until yesterday, so why is this happening now?
排除。そうだ、刻印中の摘出はできないのか。異物が混ざってるって分かってるなら取り除けるはずだろう。
Nah, they won't leave.
摘出は難しいな。すでに刻印中は魔術回路となり的桜の一部となっている。刻印を植え付けた術者本人でさえああなっては解除などできまい。そうだな。それでも摘出したいというのなら、それはもう奇跡とやらに頼るしかない。
Oh, we've had a few of those here in this game. But only a few. The Holy Grail. So it all comes back to that. Sakura has no choice but to fight as a master, and only the power of the Grail can save her. So, with an idea of a miracle, I was just thinking that, you know, man, coincidence really is on our side or whatever. But no, I guess if we really want, you know, the wildest, craziest, and most unbelievable things to happen here, I mean, there's only one thing, and that's winning the war.
大体事情は分かったわ、キレ。とりあえず礼を言っとく。
Tosaka gives the priest a perfunctory bow of gratitude. There we go.
けどいきなりすぎない？刻印中を植え付けられたのは昨日今日じゃないはずよ。なのに突然今日に限って限界が来たっていうの？
何を今さら。的桜の体に刻印中が与えられたのは何年も前だ。目も髪も遠坂のものでなくなるほど初期に手を加えられたのだぞ。まあそれも今回のように破滅を呼ぶものではなかったようだが、的造剣は今回の戦いで的桜を使う気はなかったらしい。何しろ戦闘用に調整されていない。的桜をあのように扱ったのは何か予期せぬ条件が揃ったからと見るべきだろうな。
予期せぬ条件ね。それがなんだかわからないけど、昨日今日で突然桜は造剣のお眼鏡にかなったってこと？
だろうな。的造剣ではなく 的尾桜自身に道剣が予期しなかった変化が起こったと見るべきだ。
An unexpected change.
だがそれは一要因に過ぎん。急激な変化の理由は他にもある。
I mean, it was only a few days ago that she started living with Shirou. But like around that point as well, she started having those fevers and everything. She was very weak, and I believe there's some sort of connection with the worms and her, you know, her condition. But around that same time, we had that scene in the wacky area in the Matou mansion, and I'm pretty sure that was Sakura giving away one of her command spells yet again for Ryder to be underneath Shinji.
あの娘はサーバントを行使することで魔力を常に消費す
And
る
then
よう
there's
に。
also that.
そのため刻印中にまで餌が回らなくなったとしたら、飢えた虫どもはどうするのかな。
そうか。マスターとして戦えなんて条件がなくても、足りない魔力の分、さくらの体を削っていくんだ。けど、ならライダーさえ使わなければ魔力は失われないんだから、少しは。
ああ、しばらくは今まで通りの生活ができるだろう。もっともあの老人がこのまま的尾桜を放置するとは思えんが。
でしょうね。そうでもなければさくらに刻印中なんて植え付けないし、戦わなければ体を乗っ取られて、戦えば魔力を消費して、やっぱりあの子の体は削られていく。
There really is no winning here. Holy shit.
いいえ、それだけじゃない。刻印中を与えた塔の造剣は、その気になればいつでもさくらを自由に使える。
She's been set up in a way that she could just never win in.
さくらを自由に使える。
ええ、結局さくらの命は造剣に握られている。だからさくらを助けたいのなら造剣を倒すしかない。けどエミヤ君、造剣を倒すのなら先にさくらを倒すしかないわ。あの子は造剣の操り人形当然。造剣を追い詰めればあいつは必ずさくらを盾にする。
Yeah, and how are we supposed to defeat anyone here? We can't. Like, it's impossible. We're not a master anymore. Shirou has lost Saber.
そういうことだ。造剣にとって的尾桜は都合のいい駒だからな。実際マスターとしての能力は彼女の方が上だ。あれは虫どもにせかされ、的尾真治以上に造剣好みのマスターとして暴走しよう。だが私も老人の思惑通りに行くのは歯がゆい。的尾桜の手術は引き続き行う。今はかけられた薬物を洗浄して麻酔をかけた状態だ。本格的な体の回復と刻印中の摘出はこれから行う。
It's hard to, you know, fully trust Kodamine on things here, but he's really the only person that we can turn to.
キレ、あんた。
絶望的だが努力はする。このまま的尾桜を死なせることはできない。神父が奇跡にのみ頼るというのもイメージが悪かろう。
I'm right there with Tosaka. I haven't known Kodamine as long, but I didn't expect this from him at all. It's not just a hunch. I can tell that Kodamine sincerely and seriously intends to save Sakura. It might be a matter of course for a priest, but I still feel like I'm witnessing something inconceivable. No, I'm right there with you, actually.
どういう風の気
Especially
回し
with, you know, how much we
あんたが
know
他人にそ
about
こまで肩入れ
Kodamine.
するなんて初めて見たわ。
気まぐれではない。死なすには惜しいだけだ。もっともお前たちにとってはここで一人減った方がいいのだろうがな。
The priest answers dispassionately. Tosaka glares at him for a moment.
任せたわ。手術が済んだ頃に来るから。
She remarks and leaves the church. Damn, we are really not in a winning situation in, like, multiple corners. The church returns to silence now that Tosaka's gone. The priest silently watches her go while I stay seated with nothing else to do.
何をしている？お前がここに残ったところで役には立たん。邪魔をされても困る。
Oh, you gotta appreciate how blunt he
手術が終わるまで時間を潰
is.
してこい。
I mean, he's right to the point.
邪魔なんてするか。こと手術に関してはあんたを信頼してる。
あの時とは手術の規模が段違いなのだがな。麻藤さくらは自らを撃つことで暴走を止めた。おそらくお前を傷つけたことで自家中毒を起こしたのだろう。簡単に言ってしまえば、あれは自らの心を殺すことで造剣に操られる自身を止めたのだ。これから行う手術は停止した心臓をもう一度動かすことに等しい。もっとも刻印中のおかげで肉体は未だ生きている。だがそこにお前がいては迷惑だ。麻藤さくらの苦悶を聞きつけて押し入られては潜んでるし、第一そのような苦悩を背負う義務もあるまい。お前と麻藤さくらは他人なのだから。
Well, not entirely.
他人だって。
麻藤さくらに同情するなと言っているのだ。お前にできることなどない。凛がそうしたようにお前も早々に立ち去るがいい。
なんでだよ。何もできないならせめてここでさくらの無事を祈っちゃいけないのか。
Honestly, fair point. We are in a church.
それは罪だ。お前に麻藤さくらの痛みを共有する資格はない。わからないのか。私はお前がここにいては手術が失敗すると言っているのだ。
Ah, okay.
今の麻藤さくらにとってエミやシロウは外敵でしかない。
Like, look, I totally get where Shirou is coming from. He's that type of person. We've come to know him through 2.5 routes now, or at least 2 full routes, that's for sure. And he's just this way. He wants to be, you know, the hero of justice or whatever. He doesn't want people to be in pain. He doesn't want them to suffer. He would rather suffer in their place. That's just who he is. I can't even ask why. The priest's heavy words point out a sin that I didn't even realize.
麻藤さくらはお前に対して罪の意識を持っている。お前がそばにいては目覚めを拒否しかねない。
俺に対して罪の意識を。
そうだ。罪の意識というよりは懺悔だがな。あれは麻藤の後継者として実験台にされ続けてきた。麻藤造剣がどのような教育を施したかは想像に難くない。麻藤さくらはお前が望むような清らかな乙女ではなく、虫に汚された尼ということだ。
God damn, man. That doesn't surprise me. I know the feeling now. The moment I found out Sakura is a master. When the command spell appeared on her hand, I silently accepted reality.
あの娘はお前にそれを知られまいとしながら常に救いを求めていたはずだ。魔術継承の名を借りた責め苦がどれほど続いたのかは知らん。だが身近にいながらそれに気がつかなかった者に何ができる。ここで祈る資格がないとはそういうことだ。それでも麻藤さくらを思うのなら席を外せ。
I stand up. It's not because I lost an argument with this guy. I'm just acknowledging that what he says is true. If I really care about Sakura, then I shouldn't be here. This thoughtless brain of mine shouldn't try to care for Sakura. I turn my back on the priest and start walking out of the church.
まあ、それと言うまでもないと思うのだが。
I don't bother turning around. I stop in front of the exit.
先ほどの話だ。麻藤真司がライダーを行使していた時、犠牲になった女がいたな。
My temper rises. Why do I immediately realize the reason he's telling me this?
そうだ。あのトガがどこにあるのか、もはや言うまでもない。サーバントが人を襲った場合、その責任はマスターにある。
Oh man.
さくらが悪いっていうのか、お前は。
まさか。私が言っているのは責任の所在だ。善悪を語っているのではない。
But if I had made the wrong choice back there, Ryder would have killed the woman. And that would be...
そう。今後の話だ、エミヤシロ。
Wait, there was a choice for that actually. There was a choice on the matter, right? I can't remember. of where we would have to patrol that night?
このまま的をさくらが回復したところで結果は同じだぞ。正気を取り戻したとしてもいずれ同じことが起きる。その時お前はどちらを守るのだ？
I don't know when Sakura, or I don't know when Sakura will do that again. I don't have an answer for him. I walk quickly to the exit like I'm running away from his words.
エミヤシロ、お前がマスターになった理由を覚えているか？
I gnash my teeth as I walk. His words are an ultimatum.
お前は正義の味方になると言った。ならば決断を下しておけ。自身の理想、その信念を守るため、エミヤ・キリツグのように自分を殺すかどうかをな。
This motherfucker. This goddamn philosopher. I shut the door. The door to God's house is as heavy as the cross he bore. In a way, he does have a point, though, and I hate to say it. It smells like rain. The courtyard is empty, devoid of churchgoers. Instead, I come across... Oh. Hello. A man waiting for me without his mistress. Strangely, I don't even wonder what he's doing here, or why he was waiting for me. The Red Knight watches me quietly for a moment, and then closes his eyes as if coming to a decision.
分かっているな、エミヤシロ。お前が戦う者、お前が殺すべき者が誰であるかということを。
Shit, I'm not even sure. This is complicated. It's complicated, but it's also it's all so simple. It really is. Obviously, we have Sakura who we want to save, but she's also, you know, in a state where if we don't, you know, we can't save her. We can't. It's really, as Kodamine just said, we are stuck in a loop. He gives a clearer answer than I ever could. The words are enough to freeze my heart cold. I know. I said that I'd fight to put a stop to the war and keep innocent people from being caught up in the Master's conflict. I asked Saber for help to carry out that decision. I won't hide from that. And now Sakura is the Master I need to stop before anyone else. I acknowledge it, but I can't say it out loud. The Red Knight says nothing. We both stand there under the overcast sky, watching one another.
では好きにしろ。私の目的は変わった。あれが出てきた以上、もはや支援で動く時ではない。
Oh, well, at least we don't have a repeat of Unlimited Blade Works here.
これは忠告だ。お前が今までの信念を守るのなら、それでいい。だが、もし違う道を選ぶというのなら、エミやシローに未来などない。
Oh, interesting.
それは俺が死ぬってことかよ。
自らを閉ざすことを死というのならばな。そうだろう。お前は今まで人々を生かすためにあり続けてきた。その誓いを曲げ、一人を生かすために人々を切り捨てるなど、どうしてできる？
His assertion doesn't carry a note of irony. I sense some kind of determination and emptiness in Archer's words. It's what he's gone through his whole life. Basically, sacrifice of one to save many. He's told us all about it in Unlimited Blade Works. What he's had to go through in order to live up to his ideals that he, back whenever he was Shirou, what he really wanted to push for. And finally, when he had that power, it just became a mess. You know, what he had to throw away. The lives that he basically had to take away for the lives of others.
エミやシローがどの道を選ぶかなど知らん。だが、お前が今までの自分を否定し、たった一人を生かそうというのなら、そのツケは必ず。
His footsteps fade into the distance. I start down the hill plagued by doubts. This is really complicated, and I'm struggling to, you know, put it into words, you know? It really is a tough situation. Like, I get the big deal here. I get the problem that we're having to face. But there has to be some sort of like third solution, right? There has to be something else that we can do so everybody wins. It can't just be two sides of a coin. Before I know it, I'm sitting on a park bench. I don't feel like going home, but I can't wait at the church either. This park is far from both my house and the church. It's been a few hours since I learned that Sakura is a master. It's the perfect waiting spot to symbolize how I'm sitting on the fence, unable to make up my mind about anything. An answer. I need to come up with an answer, but my thoughts are scattered, and I can't figure out what I'm supposed to think about.
あれは魔党の後継者として実験台にされ続けてきた。魔党造剣がどのような教育を施したかは想像に難くない。魔党さくらはお前が望むような清らかな乙女ではなく、
Yeah, rereading this,
アマということだ。
It is very frustrating, actually, that she was the unlucky one. You know? I don't really know what went down behind the scenes that basically led to, you know, Rin's own sister having to be pushed off to another family. Who's to say? But an agreement was made of some sort, and Sakura went there. And in the end, she basically lost a whole lot of her humanity. You can argue that, you know, Rin also lost a bit of her humanity with the path that she went down as well. I don't know, to get experimented on, to get worms shoved up in you that would, you know, eat at your nerves and your body and your magical energy and your brain and everything else, like, that's horrible. That is beyond anything that, you know, a person or a mage or whoever should have to go through. So, she really got the shit end of the stick here. I don't need him to repeat that to me. Even an upstart mage like me knows that. What it means, and everything that she's had to go through. Why didn't...
あの娘はお前に知られまいとしながら常に救いを求めていたはずだ。それに気づかなかった男に彼女を思う資格はない。
That's just who Shirou is.
うるさい。うるさい。わかってる。お前に言われるまでもなく。
Why didn't I notice at all? Yeah, for real. My molars are broken. I've been clenching my jaw so much today, it would be a wonder if my teeth didn't break. Yeah, we don't have Saber here to help us out with healing that. I crush exposed nerves. The pain stabs into my head. It can't even tear apart the hatred in my mind. God damn it, whenever this music pops up, man, you know shit is like... It's at its peak, man. Things are serious. A fire blazes in my brain. When I think back on all our time together, now that I know the truth, it drives me crazy. Sakura was laughing. She was always smiling peacefully. And I just basked in it, oblivious to all of her suffering. It doesn't matter now whether her smile was genuine or forced. Now, when I realize how much pain she was hiding behind her smile, it makes me want to kill someone. I can't forgive him. I don't need to atone. I just want to erase him right now from Sakura's life. It's all of his fault. If not for Zoken, Sakura would have grown up like any other girl. She never would have had those bizarre crest worms implanted in her. If not for Zoken, she never would have become a master. Shinji would never have fallen so far, and they would have lived normal lives. That's why, if I can just get rid of him, then all of this will... I punched the bench, tearing open the wound on my left hand and splattering the white bench with red blood. The colorful contrast brings me to my senses. I run out of pity for my own stupidity. But does it make me feel any better? I won't deny what Zoken's done to Sakura, but what he's here to do now, excuse me. Thinking about it disgusts me, and like a snake's tongue flicking out, Makes me feel envy at having something precious stolen from me. It doesn't make my failures any better either. I'm the one who didn't notice it. No matter what Zoken might have done, I was the only person who failed to notice any of it.
違う。気づかなかったんじゃない。俺は。
Didn't even try to notice. The night I faced off against Zoken, he said that Sakura wasn't involved and I believed him. What an idiot I am. Why did I believe what he said? As long as Sakura is one of the Matos, well, there's no way that she isn't related. The night I lost Saber, I experienced firsthand how that fiend Zoken views human life. He gave Rider to Shinji, so he would just be as willing to do something to Sakura. And yet, I ate up every lie he fed me just because it would have been convenient if they were true. I actually did notice back then. I would have arrived at the truth if I had just thought about it a little. And that's why I wasn't surprised. When I learned Sakura was a master and that she'd endured an upbringing that she could never talk about, it felt obvious to me. It all felt obvious to me. I tried not to think about it because I couldn't bear to come to terms with it. If I noticed it, then I'd have to fight. If Zoken Mato is evil to other humans, then the right thing to do would be to fight the evildoer. No. The right path is already laid out for me. If Sakura becomes Zoken's puppet and makes Rider indiscriminately attack people again, then there's only one thing for me to do. That's why I've trained myself in magecraft and live the way I do. To save people from disasters beyond their control. And we think back to what Archer just told us. I mean, we know it. We all know it at this point. Especially after that last route. So I already know what to do. The Red Knight was right. Of course he was.
もし私が悪い人になったら
I don't want to hurt Sakura, and I sympathize with her. But she isn't an exception. No matter how precious she is to me, if it means allowing another tragedy to happen.
はい先輩にならいいです
Then I have to eliminate her. It's nothing to hesitate about, so why? Why am I trying so hard to keep down the vomit rising to my throat? I endure the nausea. I wonder how long I've been sitting here. I don't have time to fixate on trivial thoughts. Tosaka said that she'd be back once the surgery is finished. The town smells like rain. I'll go back to the church and check on Sakura one more time before it starts to pour. Then...
シロ遊ぼう
Oh, hello, Ilya. You know, we are in the playground. Something crashes into me. I'm suddenly hugged from behind.
イリア。
Even without turning around, I know who it is. This pale girl is the person I always meet in this park, and it's always here. It's either the goddamn town or it's here.
びっくりした街を歩いてたらシロがいたからつい声かけちゃった
Oh, we're kind of going through it right now. Ilya laughs cheerfully. Her innocence hurts. I know it's selfish, but right now I don't want to see anyone laughing.
あ、何よシロを無視しちゃって話しかけてるのにうつむいたままなんて女の子に失礼だよ
I wish she'd be quiet. To be honest, I don't have time for this right now.
もうシロってば人の話はちゃんと聞かなくちゃダメなんだからね
イリア、悪いけど今そんな余裕ないんだ。遊ぶのなら一人で遊んでくれ。
へえせっかく会えたのにそれじゃつまんない
It's the middle of the night.
あれからシロをここに来てくれなかったし今日を逃したらまた来ないに決まってるもん
別に毎日って約束したわけじゃない。それにもう夜だぞ。マスターは夜に会ったら殺し合うんじゃないのか。
As soon as I say those unkind words, my nausea returns. I despise myself so much I want to hit myself. Ilya's just trying to make me feel better, but I'm pushing her away.
なんでシロはもうマスターじゃないでしょだから 今夜は見逃してあげるけど。
You know, she's got a point.
マスターじゃないって。イリア。
ふふーんだ。私に知らないことなんてないんだから。シローはセイバーを失って、リンはライダーにやられかけたのよね。
Ilya recounts it all cheerfully. It almost sounds like she's laughing at Sakura's fate.
もう勝敗は見えたも同然だもの。ライダーのマスターは自滅するだろうし、アーチャーだって大したことないわ。
Well, there's also Assassin, but I don't think she really knows about him.
セイバーがいなくなった以上、私のバーサーカーに勝てるやつなんていなくなったの。
Oh, but, you know, considering Assassin versus Berserker, yeah, he's probably not too much of a problem.
ね、だから遊ぼう。シローはもうマスターじゃないから、特別に私の城に招待してあげる。
Eh, fuck it, I'm down with that. Ilya really tries to hug me. Her carefree smile irritates me.
うるさい。そんな暇はないって言っただろう。遊びたきゃ一人で遊べ。
God damn it, Shirou. I shove Ilya away in anger. It's too late to regret it. Ilya stands there in surprise. I don't have to look at her to tell how shocked she is. I threw aside her sincere goodwill. All of the kindness that she's shown me just went down the drain. Well, yeah, it is a little awkward. I bow, unable to bear the silence.
ごめんね、シロー。
A small hand strokes my hair.
イリア、お前怒らないのか？
I mean, she's not fully a child, right? Like, she's bound to have some understanding.
だってシロー泣きそうだよ。何があったかは知らないけど、私まで嫌っちゃったらかわいそうだもん。だから私、シローが何したって、シローの味方をしてあげるの。
It is very weird not having Ilya as an enemy in this one. But I'll take it. Pure white fills my vision. That one sentence. Those simple words wash all the turmoil from my mind.
俺の味方。
そうよ。好きな子のことを守るのは当たり前でしょ。そんなの、私だって知ってるんだから。
Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily love Shirou, but cool. She'll be on my side. Just like that, Ilya says her reason for being someone's ally. I know whether it's right or wrong. What I've protected so far and what I want to protect. I can tell which of those is right and which one is wrong. With that in mind... Oh, we've got a choice here. I'll keep doing the right thing, or I want to be on Sakura's side. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh my god. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I'll save this for future Michael. This is messed up, honestly. I really don't even know what to choose here. I mean, right now, I feel like the top choice is the way to go. Even so, it's going against Sakura. I think the best thing to do for everyone and for Sakura is the right thing. It's the thing that makes Shirou who he is. It's pretty much as Archer told us, and, you know, what we spent like the whole second half of Unlimited Blade Works going through. So I would probably choose the top option, but I'll definitely sit on this and think about it for a little bit. But that is a tough one. God damn, man, these past few episodes have been nothing but just craziness. To a degree I can't properly describe. It hurts my brain. I can't really formulate things into words. That's just how crazy things have been. But I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I know I have been. This is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying all this crazy nonsense. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to those in the previous episode who also like corrected me on, you know, the hints that I definitely missed out on. And also, I guess there was another case of like the stats not updating when a servant went to a different master, in this case Ryder to Sakura, but in the last route, Saber to Rin. Yeah, the stats weren't updating once that all happened, and I think that's what the servant update was that I was trying to figure out in the last episode, what all that was was supposed to be the stats updating, but I could also be a little wrong on that one. I don't remember when that popped up. But yeah, thank you all for, cluing me in on this and that. It's always fun to have you guys in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.